Hello, friends. Caroline Levitt, the lying mouthpiece for the Donald Trump administration, is apparently going to have a baby. So she's going to go on a maternity leave. And usually, when this happens, especially for a press secretary, usually they have a deputy. They have somebody in hand to come and take over the job of answering the questions from the press. But with this stupid Donald Trump administration, nothing is the usual. It's not the norm. So, what are they going to do? They're not going to have a deputy secretary, press secretary. They're going to have the president himself, and they're going to have the vice president himself answer questions from the press. Yes, that is what they say. They're not going to have a replacement or an assistant. They're just going to have Donald Trump and JD Vance answer questions from the media. This is crazy, but I guess they don't really have anything to do. This is why the Donald Trump presidency is a failed presidency because he has nothing to do. He spends most of his time on the internet posting stupid posts and renovating stupid things that don't really need to be renovated, wasting taxpayers' money. And so, of course, he has nothing to do, and he likes the sound of his voice. He likes the sound of his voice. That's why he's just gonna come out and just talk to the press, you know, continue the lie. And also, the other reason why I think they don't want to have another person to take over Levitt's position is because Levitt is a master in lies. She knows how to lie to the American press. And so if they have a deputy who's not really trained, who doesn't really know what to say, that deputy might be stunned, might be shocked because these reporters are going to be asking tough questions, and the Trump administration doesn't want the press secretary to be, embarrassed or to hesitate or whatever. So they're gonna have the president of the United States and the vice president of the United States answer questions. Now imagine if this was in Obama years when Obama was president and you had Joe Biden. Instead of having their press secretaries, they have Joe Biden coming out to answer questions, or Barack Obama. It's supposed to be like a special time when there's a special thing. Well, there's a special thing. The president will come out and answer questions from the press. But this is going to be regular. It's going to be regular when they have the press secretary, or whatever briefing, press briefing, whatever you call it. But this is crazy. Again, it's not really a surprise, but this is what they're going to do. The other thing that I really like is that Donald Trump, he has dropped the criminal investigation on Jerome Powell, the outgoing Fed chairman. And the only reason why he dropped this investigation is because John Tillis in the Senate, John Tillis said that he's not going to confirm the incoming Fed chair because of this stupid, illegal criminal probe on Jerome Powell. So, this is a huge win for John Tillis. This guy's, even though he's leaving, this is one of these Republican senators who are leaving their position because I guess they're sick of their party, or they don't really want to fight Donald Trump. This guy is leaving, John Tillis, so really he has nothing to lose. He has nothing else to lose. So he says if Donald Trump does not stop this illegal criminal probe on Jerome Powell. I am not going to support or support the nominee of any person from Donald Trump, including this incoming Fed chairperson. So this was an amazing win for John Tillis. I like him because he's talking tough, but I don't like him because he's a hypocrite. He doesn't really fight for the American people. The only reason why he's fighting now is because he's leaving. He has nothing to lose. But so now Jerome Powell can sort of relax, but stupid Donald Trump says he can always come back to this issue. He can always, if they find any credible evidence of wrongdoing, they might bring back the probe. But for now, stupid Donald Trump has dropped this probe. The other thing that I really love, which Donald Trump also lost, is this $10 billion that he want to steal from the Department of Justice. So he wants to take $10 billion from the Department of Justice, from the government, because of all these other trials that he had through the government. So he said he was suing the government for, I think it's the IRS. I think he's suing the government for $10 billion, but that lawsuit has been put on hold because the judge said it's very illegal that you're trying to take $10 billion from the government with no real evidence. So this federal judge says, I'm gonna stop this. You cannot go ahead. You cannot steal the taxpayers' money. For now, it's gonna hold, hopefully. But again, Donald Trump loses in the courts, which is fantastic, because stupid Donald Trump, he breaks the law every single day he wakes up. Every single day he wakes up, he breaks the law. And it's not just him, it's everybody that works under him. They're breaking the law every single day, but I am happy the courts are still fighting for the people, working for the people. Stupid Donald Trump, he's gonna lose, and hopefully, this hope that the Democrats have about the November election, the midterm election. I hope it comes true, because we really, or actually, they really need to get rid of Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is causing mayhem everywhere, and so hopefully this midterm dream that everybody has comes to life, and Donald Trump is impeached by March of 2027. I hope that happens. Thank you very much.